okay. I'm not in the greatest shape, but I'm not in terrible shape either, if that makes sense. But I am okay. I'm doing all right. I went out for burgers with Shuji and boy shorts tonight, and it really needed that. It was important because it got me out of the house and it gave me something to concentrate on other than the maelstrom happening in my noggin. And it was good. It got me out of my head for a little while, which is where I've been living these last few, like hardcore. So it was good. It was good. It was really good. And I heard from my choo-choo, and she's still going through it, but it could be worse. It sure could. She's getting the help that she needs and everything else. By the way, I don't know how long the hair is going to stay down, just because, yeah, it's been hot up in here. And if I get a hot flash, this shit is going up. But for right now, it's down. I can hang with that. I wish I still had my mohawk sometimes. I miss having it because it was built-in air conditioning for my head. And it was necessary when I lived in LA. Absolutely necessary. Oh, Marla Dillard, you and me both, sweet pea. Yeah. Marla's saying the corners of her mind can be scary. And yeah, so can mine. The wide open spaces in my mind can be scary. You don't even have to go into the corners. And a lot of y'all know about the recent upheaval and whatnot and such as. So you know kind of what's been going on with me. And it's been challenging. Let's just put it that way. Hello, Mary. Hello, Martha Hornbostel. Hey there, always good to get away and out of your head. Yes, absolutely. And thank you for the hugs. I will take them. Hello, Kimberly Gabaldon. Hello, Sunshines. I'm glad that you are here. Good to see you. And yeah, we got out. We went to the Backwoods Bar where we go and have burgers, and we had Backwoods Bar burgers. And they were delicious. As always. Like, I never have a problem with the burgers that we get there. It's always delicious. And another thing that is important is that, hey, Kim White. Oh, my midnight purple looks magnificent. The African violet one, this one. There are so many different colors in here, Marla. It's ridiculous. But thank you. Thank you so much. I was informed of something by BILF, otherwise known as Form 13909. And he let me know that there is a book. You can find it on Amazon with my name. And it's set in Minnesota. I don't recognize the name of the person. Let's see. What button? What are you? Hello, Kate D. Lai. Bonjour. Comment ça va? Choose what to share. Here we go. You guys, I can put it on the screen. Amazing. Okay. Let's see if I can do that. Wait, do you see it? Can I show it? There it is. It's my name. It's me. What the hell? I was stunned. Absolutely stunned. And, well, now I know that there's a book named after me. Like I said, I don't recognize the writer's name, the author's name. But I guess now I'm going to have to start reading his books. Because, holy crap, right? Let's see. Stop sharing. Well, now I'm small. Why am I small? What's this? What's this? What's this? Sitting here playing what does this button do when I'm live, which is probably not a good idea. I know, mind-blowing, right? Interesting. Nobody spells it like I do, except me. And apparently this guy, Mike Pharisee, I don't know who he is. I wonder if we've met. I don't know where in Minnesota it's set. All I know is that it's set in Minnesota. And that's kind of amazing to me. That's why they think I'm a spy or OSA. You know, Kim White, you're not wrong. I think you're probably really right about that. Dang. All right, so am I small in the screen? Am I not filling the whole screen like I usually do? What the crap is up with that? How do I fix it? Can I fix it? Oh, there we go. I fixed it. Yay! I love playing What Does This Button Do? But it might not always be appropriate for when you're in the middle of a live. We always knew you were famous. Duh. Hi, Heather Mack. Good to see you. I don't know that I'm necessarily famous, but this is pretty funny. And I feel like if I write to the guy, I'll be like, have we met? Because I feel like I might be needing an autographed copy because you named your book after me, and that's messed up. Hello, Violet L. Good to see you. Hello, hello. Yeah, I don't know. The whole thing is pretty bonkers, and I feel like I'm going to have to do a little bit of research into this dude. You like this game? You have a button? What does it do? I know, right? When you first said that, I thought the name of the book was going to be Chow Yun Smut. That would be even more spooky. And then I would need like 3 autographed copies because seriously. What the hell? You have to contact her. Maybe you have a stalker. Oh, that's possible. That's possible. Okay, Cricket. Like Alice, did you eat a mushroom to make yourself small, then drink a potion to make you big? I did not. I was simply playing What Does This Button Do? on Restream. I was just pushing random buttons. That's really all I was doing. Yeah. But in order to keep myself in the same kind of mind frame that I was in when I got home, I watched The Lifeboat. I watched Storytime with Tommy. And then I watched reaction videos. I didn't watch anything too heavy or too serious because I didn't have the energy for it today. So I watched EDN, and they were reacting to women's gymnastics, specifically balance beam. And this is the reaction video, the Olympics gymnastics reaction video that I didn't know I needed until I saw the notification for it come up. And then I was like, oh shit, I need this. So I watched that, and that was amazing. And I hope that they do floor, and I hope that they do bars as well. I want to see them do, I mean, even vault would be fine. I want to see them react to men's gymnastics, but I love the reactions to women's gymnastics. And I also really love how much of the team this year in the Olympics is not white. That makes me really happy. I like to see the inclusion. I like to see that we're recognizing that Black athletes and brown athletes are just as good as Caucasians. I love it. It was like when I saw Surya Bonali for the first time doing ice skating. She's incredible. And yeah, I don't know. I dig it. I dig it a lot. And then I watched a bunch of Elizabeth Jaroff, who's the charismatic voice. And I saw her, I got to experience her hearing Freebird for the first time. And that was a crazy bonkerdoodles. And then I got to see, so then I clicked on one of her playlists, and I'm watching her react to classic rock, and I'm watching her hear, who is it? Brian Scott, the guy from AC/DC. I know the original singer was Bon Scott. I think the other guy's name is Brian. But either way, she's watching Thunderstruck and listening to Thunderstruck and hearing AC/DC for the first time. And that is hilarious. I love her because I love the way that she takes us on this journey with her. And she shows us, she allows us to kind of relive those moments with her for the first time. That's pretty cool. The chat has suddenly just stopped. Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. I was panicking for a little bit because nobody had said anything in the chat. He lives in Minnesota and Dublin. Sunshines. Do you mean Mike Farrisee, the author? Minnesota and Dublin. That's fascinating. Oh my God, Kate, I totally zoned it. I did not. I'm a terrible person and I do bad things. And I am sorry. I did not. Tamara June is here. And she said, that sounds fun. And I'm assuming that you mean the reaction videos. But yeah, they're great. So I really, really hope that EDN does way more gymnastics reacts, because that was incredible. Yeah, I really hope that they do, because watching them just react to balance beam was pretty epic. I'm looking forward to hopefully other reactions from them, because I think that would be amazing. And I really hope that they do. Stop saying bad things to our cricket. I know, Kate. I apologize. There are just things that I didn't get to. And that's just me. But yeah, I've been listening to a lot, or I've been watching a lot of Elizabeth Jaroff tonight. And because I love her, she is delightful. She's an opera singer, and she does vocal analysis. And she does vocal analysis on just about everybody. She has suddenly started, like a few years ago, she started this channel. She was listening to like heavy metal for the first time and was absolutely blown away by it. She just watched her first Beastie Boys, and that was amazing. She watched Intergalactic, and she's like, I thought there was going to be singing, and apparently there's no singing, but there is rap. And she's like flaunts her nerd cred. And well, speaking of nerd cred, very, very nerdy shirt right here tonight. Yeah, I adore that woman. So if you're looking for, you follow her, Kate, isn't she incredible? And I love the April Fools where her husband puts on the Elizabeth wig and goes on as her and tries to speak in the way that she does about, you know, how our throats work and how your vocal cords, and you make a sound and your vocal cords go wacka wacka wacka. And I love her. So I'm going to, in case you don't know who she is, I'm going to put her link in the chat. I love Elizabeth Jaroff. She is so freaking adorable. I can't even stand it. And I think she's absolutely delightful. She is just the cutest. And she's so smart, and she knows so much about how voices work and everything else, but she's also just goofy. And I dig that. You've watched some of her videos, Kimberly? Yeah, I love her. I have notifications on for her, and yeah, I think she's ridiculously cute and super smart and really approachable and fun. And also in her merch store, she has a t-shirt that just says wacka wacka wacka. She does look through many different genres of music. She absolutely does. And I love that about her. So I told you about the book. Good. I told you about burgers. I'm trying to think if there's something else that I was planning on bringing up tonight, and I don't think there is, honestly. It's kind of a free-form sort of night. Free-flowing, free sort of night. Don't have any specific topic to discuss. I just kind of stayed out of the fray today. There was only so much that I could handle before I needed a little mental break. So I took it. And to music reaction videos, we say Zinu Marlina. Everybody partake. Cheers. I know, I kind of hope that she doesn't watch this because I know I hit her wrong. I've been continuously not quite on the right note for the Lee part of Marlene. And now I feel self-conscious. And I should knock it off because she also seems incredibly kind. So, what do you guys got? What's happening with you? Tell me about it. Let's chat. Ooh. And apparently we are Xenu Marlening to strawberry ice cream. I am a fan of strawberry ice cream. I think it's delightful. We have a place here in town called Love Creamery, and they make an ice cream that I did not think was going to be good, but I sucked it up and I gave it a shot anyway. And it is a buttermilk vanilla. You guys, it's so good. It's stupid. It's so good. I was mad about it. Like, I was not expecting this to be just the most completely delicious ice cream, and it really was. Guten Abend, Richie. Good to see ya. Oh, gluten Abend. Gluten Abend. Tell me you did that on purpose, or was that an autocock rocket? I need to know, Richie. This is important. You made a year's worth of pickled asparagus tonight, and Kate just added a new song for me. Okay, excellent. A year's worth of pickled asparagus. I don't believe I've ever had pickled asparagus. How much is a year's worth, though? Like, I guess that depends, really. That's subjective. It depends on how much pickled asparagus you eat during the year. Might not be a year's worth for others. Found a veterinary liniment for sore muscles and joints that provided amazing relief. Martha, that's incredible. And of course, it was autocock rocket. Oh my God, that's even funnier. That's actually really funny. Yamaya took a huge dump last night. She's been eating like a pig snake. I think she's about recovered. I love that. I love it. Thank you so much for telling me. She's a beautiful girl. And we love her. Gluten Abend. God damn it, that's funny. SP Fanny reminding us that I should do responsible 7 jars. That's a year's worth. Okay. Ducking autocorrect. Ducking piece of shirt. Oh, autocock rocket. You never fail to amuse. I did ask what was going on. Absolutely. And I'm really glad that I did, because I love that update. I love that update. SP Fanny reminding me to be responsible in my YouTubing. Please hit the like or the dislike, whichever you choose. I'm not here to tell you what to think, but I really do appreciate the engagement with the page. Please check to see if you are subscribed. If you want to be, YouTube be YouTubing, and they have, like to very sneakily unsubscribe people just, because they can, I guess. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would really love it if you did. Press that button and select, tickle my bell, my notifications bell. Click that bell and select all for all notifications. That is what the one of the metrics that YouTube tracks, is how many people have selected all notifications. So kind of important. If you would do that, that would be great. Great. Wife likes it in salad, so I make it spicy like she likes. Okay, interesting. Gluten Abend. Will be my Heimat Amish cover band. Heimat Amish. I cover band. Okay. Do it. Yes, please tell us the name of the liniment. Absolutely. Kim Leanne 67. Hello. I don't recognize your voice, but hello, or your name rather. But welcome. Good afternoon, Cricket and chat. Hand pink waving. Love watching you every day, and your singing is awesome. Honey, thank you so much. That's very kind. And I love that you love watching me every day. That's delightful. Thank you. Nicole Yonker is here. Hello, Nicole Yonker. Good to see you. Can you imagine the duck with my autocock rocket switching from French to English all the time? No, Kate, I cannot. But I mess with mine all the time because I also will occasionally type in Korean, or I will use Romanized Korean words, and then my my autocock rocket gets so confused it just throws its hands up and walks away. More spoon pick? Photos of spoons? You're right about the jerk faces unsubscribing. I checked and my cable TV account had dropped you. Fixed. And Richie, did you see? I believe that you are looking good in green tonight because you received a gift membership. Fairly certain it was you. You're one of them. They have been throwing out those horsey sauce packets like crazy on this channel. Last week, it was insane. There were a couple of days where people just kept throwing out those gift memberships, and it's bonker doodles. And now I have 175 subscribers, I think. Might be more than that by now. Let me look. Let's look, shall we? See, and I just dropped a subscriber. I was up to 1166, and it just went down to 1165. What the F? What the effing crap? So rude. All right, let me refresh this page, because I always have a tab open with my channel analytics on it, because obsessive, and why not? Okay. You are refreshed. And then let's go here. Memberships. 179 members, y'all, which is absolutely insane. 179 members. Like, what? I don't even know what to say about that. It's crazy. Hi ho, Frank Humphreys. Wait, did you just call me a hoe? It's okay. I ain't mad. I call myself a hoe. Trish Ryan is here. I'm having a rough night with stress and insane nightmares last night. Oh, Tamber June, I'm so sorry. I was literally crying and shaking when I woke up. Thankfully, my honey was home and made sure I was okay. Scared to sleep, though. Yeah, that makes sense. But you're exhausted because migraine. Of course. I'm so sorry that your brain is doing that to you. That stinks. Hello, Trish Ryan. The Heimat Damage is a German band who does polka covers of pop and rock songs. I didn't know I needed them until I heard Sweet Child of Mine with a brass section, Lederhosen, and dirndls. That's incredible. That's ridiculous. Now I'm going to have to look them up, I guess. It appears that I have no choice. That's an odd number. Hate odd numbers. Sunshine's gifted a membership because she can't stand odd numbers. So now I apparently welcome Martha. Welcome to the Dirty Stay-Ups. Richie, they will not let you post links in the chat, but if you email it to me, I would love to have it. I would love to have it. chowyunsmut@gmail.com. That's amazing. please email it to me. And I will try to be better about listening / watching the links that y'all send me. There's been a lot going on, y'all. I'm going to listen while I rest. I love y'all. Oh my God, need to know what that sweet child of mine sounds like. Will go rest. Yes, go rest, Tamber June. Please go rest. And I hope that you are able to sleep well and not have any gnarly nightmares or grossness. Hey, Tamber June's brain. Psst. Knock that shit off and let the woman rest. Okay? Thank you. Yeah, that's a good question. Have you taken any new meds? Had that happen on new meds before? Yeah. Yeah, there's all sorts of fun things that new meds can do. No new meds. Just going to rest and relax and do my hypnotherapy. Oh, good job. Yeah, do that. Hypnotherapy. We love it. I have a random hair somewhere on my face, and it's getting all over the place, bothering me. So, yeah, Zena Marlene to Sunshines for gifting out that membership. Thank you very much, ma'am. I appreciate you. And because manners are important, she thanked Sunshines right away, and I love that. I love to see that happen. Yay! 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 So what else we got? Tamber June's got nightmares and a migraine and exhaustion. Kimberly's snake just took a massive dump, and she's been eating like a pig. Pig snake. I think that between all the eating and the pooping, she might be rocking a shed pretty soon. She's probably growing. That's right. Zena Marlene to Sunshines. God damn this one hair. Rude. And I got to work on this whole configuration setup thinger with the mic and the laptop and the beverage and everything else. The no space on my desk. And oh, wait. You know what? I bet I could clear some space relatively easy just by doing this one simple trick. Ooh, Frank Humphreys, you had your cataract surgery consultation today? Very nice. How did that go? Oh, these lippies won't fit in with those other lippies. But I do have an empty drawer right here, and I will put those lippies there. There we go. I've made some space. Making space on my desk. La la. La 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 la. Making space on my desk. Doodly doodly doot doot doot. Bonk. Trying. Knit Pearl, what happened to the cruise? The cruise is still happening, sweetheart. Hello, Knit Pearl. I speak music, so each songs I send you are like a message in a bottle. Take your time to listen to them. Like I always say, no pressure, just love. Thank you. Yeah, the cruise is still happening, Knit Pearl. It is still happening. And as a matter of fact, there have been a couple of cancellations, so there are cabins that are opening up on the cruise. Context, the snake is recovering from having been impaled. Yes, it's amazing that she's survived, and she's incredible. And she's a smart girl, and she gave you the messages that you needed to hear. And we love you, Maya. Well, there's Gretchen. Hi, I am exhausted after I had 6 middle school boys over this evening. Good God. They keep showing up at my door. That's crazy. Can you imagine? I can't imagine. They kept showing up at your door. It's like a clown car, only with teenage boys or middle school boys. Yeah, teenage boys. Good God. The stink. Okay, it's Borgor time. Hello, Nico. Good to see ya. Welcome back. It's been a while. No problem. Absorbing veterinary liniment gel, topical analgesic for sore muscle and joint pain relief, non-greasy spearmint herbal gel. You can order it through Chewy. That's fascinating. Went well, 3 hours of eye measurements. Then they did a sonogram of your eye. Ooh. Okay, that's kind of cool. Did you get photos? Did you get to bring home pictures of your eyeball sonogram like people do when they get sonograms when they're pregnant? That's the only other thing that I've heard people getting sonograms of. So I need to know, did you get glamour shots of your eyeball? I love it when I have a procedure done and they send me home with glamour shots of my insides. How many people are going on the cruise? There are right now. I do not have a snake, Knit Pearl. Kimberly Gabaldon has a snake. More than one, I believe. She has Yamaya. And Yamaya is a lovely, lovely girl. I used to have a snake. I had Steve. Steve was a ball python. Okay. All right. Yeah. No, I won't be doing that. But thank you, Nyla, for your concern. I appreciate you. Nyla wants us to repent because Jesus is coming back soon. And he's probably pretty pissed. I don't really have anything to repent for, honestly. I treat people really well. And I do my best to do unto others. And I take care of myself. So yeah, I don't really think I have anything to repent for. But thank you. I appreciate your concern. And also with you. They did it in a water bath. I don't have photos I could ask. That would be amazing. I love getting photos of my innards. I have a set of shots from inside my shoulder. Oh, Knit Pearl has had bearded dragons for a long time. Yeah, and Martha, they gave me a series of glamour shots, glossy and color glamour shots from when I had my hysterectomy as well. I love those. It is so important to be kind, Knit Pearl. It really is. Yeah, it's super important to be kind. And I'm not the kind of person who expects who plots and schemes for their get back, because that's just not how I do. I figure if somebody has to, if there's some get back that needs to happen, karma's kind of a bitch. Can we please get a deer update? Well, watch out for deer, as always, Gretchen. I haven't seen too many up here, but they are busy right about now having their kids and teaching them to stay out of the damn road. It's spotty baby season. And so far I haven't seen any, but I would like to. Paulo Henrique Rodriguez Vasconcelos. It's been so... Vasconcelos? Good night, friends. Thank you, sunshines. Beautiful canal. Chow Yun Smut. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Paulo, it's been so long. I didn't know that you were here. It's good to see you again. Welcome back. Repent? I've made a confession since Carter was in office. When I go next time, I'll bring a lunch for me and the priest. It'll be a long session. I've never gone to confession because I wasn't raised Catholic. So that wasn't something that we did. CAG is here. Better late than never, or as my mother said, better late than pregnant. She really did say that once when I was a teenager. It was hilarious. Missed a couple days. What's the latest with Choo Choo? She's going through it, but she's started on a new medication today, and apparently that went really well. So we'll see. You just hiked up Mount Rainier and you saw 0 deer, sadly. Well, that stinks. Yeah, karma's definitely a bitch. Personally witnessed its payment. Yep. Me, I believe in the whole living well is the best revenge kind of thing. And I'm doing my best to do exactly that. You know, I'm trying my darndest to be healthy and happy, working on the successful part as well. Am I still feeding the deer? During the summer months, we tend not to, because there's so much for them to eat elsewhere. But we do take care of them in the starting in the autumn and in the winter. So once things start greening up and there's loads of stuff for them to eat, naturally we lay off on the feeding, which is good because dang, those things can eat. They are beasts. But yeah, we don't feed them in the summer. Karma, I saw that. Yeah, right? Seriously. What we do feed are the ground squirrels and the bunnies and the chickadees and the regular squirrels and the red squirrels. And speaking of feeding, Sunshines needs feeding. Get it, girl. Get it. Yeah, we have some chickadees that will show up and demand walnuts of us. And the ground squirrels are adorable because they make a noise that sounds for all the world like a ringing doorbell. And they will make that noise when they're standing on our porch and there are no walnuts for them to eat. So they will yell at us about walnuts. And they will ring the doorbell. And one of us will respond. And we will we'll go out there and throw out those walnuts, because that's what we do. Yes, it is that time. Shut up, Matt. And if Kimberly already put up the thing, I may have missed it, but I know she's talking about snakes right now. So my daughter experienced being hunted late at night by a fox, and both listening and watching the video is horrifying. Oh my God. How old is your daughter that a fox thought that they could take her on. Because foxes, foxing, they're not big. Yeah, I've shown photos of Kimberly's snacks before. They're lovely. I don't remember who's what, but yeah, they're lovely. And yeah, if did Kimberly put up the thing for the nighttime thingers? No, I don't think so. Okay, good. I'm glad I didn't miss it. In the 80s, because it was done at school, I did my first communion twice, once in English, and when I changed school to French, they made me repeat a grade, so did it again in French. Dang! Yeah, that fox must have been very hungry if it was going after a human. That's messed up. Or maybe had distemper. That's very possible as well. I met a fox once with distemper, and bless that poor little creature. It came to where the humans were because it was looking for help. 36, but believe it was rabid and stuck on a deck right by the lake. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, that's really sad. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. All right, guys, it is time. It's past time, but, you know, I suck at being on time for stuff like this. It is time for night meds. Take your night meds. It's a modern pharmacology. Night meds. Time for night meds. They can help your physiology. Take them well before you go to sleep. They work while you're busy counting sheep. When you take your night meds, it's a happy, healthy snooze time, a snory snooze time. You'll have a sleepy time. Night meds. Remember to sip first so the things don't stick. And for those of you in other places, day meds. Day meds. Daylight coming, you gotta take meds. I can't leave these. Jesus Christ, who am I? Cha Hakyon? Leave the bangs alone, Cricket. God damn. Stop it. You just took your night meds, so off to sleep. All right, Martha. Well, you sleep sweet. That's right, Paolo. Yabba dabba doo. Jeebus has been edging, not coming for 2,000 years, pizza cutter. I know, right? Seriously. The edging is getting a little much. And speaking of meds and all those fun things, we have... Oh, spoon. There we go. Okay, so it's a little blurry. This is what Shut Up Matt was talking about when he said spoon photos. This is going to be backwards, but it says, I love you for who you are, but that dick sure is a bonus. And that spoon was a present from his wife. We love it. All right. This is Wombles and night meds related. I don't know what Wombles are. I know that I had an adult coloring book that had all sorts of really flowery, fun swears in it. And one of those swears was cockwomble. I don't think this is the same thing, but anyway, here we go. Here's what Shut Up Matt has to say.
A round, over round, the wobbling free. The lovely nasties of Denny's are we, taking good care of our aching heads, keeping up with our night meds.
Very nice. Oh, and Mary sent this one to me. There may be a mocha under this blanket. Maybe. Maybe a mocha. What a sweetheart. We love her. We love mocha. Thank you, Mary, for sending me that. I really needed that. Yes, Timber June. I have read Lamb from Christopher Moore. You've been better about not missing your meds? Good job, Frank Humphreys. Has anyone read Christopher Moore's Lamb, The Gospel According to Biff, Christ's Childhood Pal? Yes, I have. It was a long time ago, but yes, I have. I will read anything that Christopher Moore writes, including a grocery list, because that man is the kind of funny that I don't think I will ever be, but that I aspire to. He makes me laugh so hard that I am in danger of wetting my pants. Everything that he's written that I have read, I have adored. Honestly. Practical Demon Keeping was the first book of his that I read. I've read The Serpent of Venice. I've read Lamb. I've read The Stupidest Angel. I've read Bloodsucking Fiends, You Suck, and Bite Me. I've read A Dirty Job, and what was the other one? Secondhand Souls. I've read a lot of Christopher Moore, and I absolutely adore him. I'm frozen. Am I frozen, Mary? Mary says I'm frozen. Am I frozen? Coyote Blue? Yes. Holy crap. Frank Humphreys says stuck video too. You guys, legit, am I Elsa? Hanger Sacto, good evening to you. Okay, so the video is frozen. God, I hope I didn't have like my finger up my nose. I am frozen, Kimberly Gabaldon. Good evening, Hanger Sacto. So, I'm Elsa. I hope the pose isn't bad. Does it show when I change? Oh, you sent me a photo. Okay, thanks, Mary. Does it show? Oh, good. So I have 15 chins in that frozen shot. That's great. Oh, I'm super happy about that. That's fantastic. Super happy. You thought it was you. Does it show when I change? I'm in a good pose, but I've got like Pizza the Hut, 17 chins. I was looking at my phone. Yeah. We can hear you fine. Does it show when I change captions? I'm still pointing at it like I'm not frozen. Does it show when I change the things that I'm putting up on the screen? The chats. I look introspective. Thank you, Frank Humphreys. It does show when I change the chats that I put up on the screen. Okay, good. That's good. That's good. Well, I swear to God, they said that Mercury isn't back in Gatorade until August. So what the effing crap? That's rude. That's super rude. Lameness. That I'm frozen, it's lameness. Ah, those are the Wombles. Thank you for sending me that photo. Shut up, Matt. I appreciate that. Now, let's go to the emails. Because I believe that I have received some, well, yeah, and you know, great. I have photos, and I can't show them. This is now a podcast. Yes, it is. Chat get updated. You not so much. Knit Pearl is watching a show on the crazy FLS cult. Which cult is that? My confirmation sponsor was made a knight in the Catholic Church by John Paul II. Ooh, dang, Max. That's nice. Do you mean FLDS? Knit Pearl? On what button you try again? I mean, I can try to shut it off. Am I still Elsa? Hello, Matrix. Good to see ya. You digging the blue? I've got blue and purple and red and a bunch of green underneath. I got all kinds of colors here. Am I still Elsa? Let me know. And Knit Pearl, did you mean the FLDS cult? The fundamentalist Latter-day Saints. If that's what you mean. Yeah, there has to be hundreds of active cults in the US? Yes, absolutely. Dirty stupid. You meant dirty stay-ups. Oh, Auto Cockrocket. Gotcha, Matrix. Warren Jeffs. Yes, FLDS. Okay. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty bonkers. I've watched a lot of shows about them. I've read a lot of books about them. I am still frozen. Son of a rude. So rude. Yeah, he is a sick person. He absolutely is. There's a lot wrong with him, and he is still running the FLDS from prison. Yep. Sure is. It's disgusting. Yeah, there are more than hundreds of active cults in the US. It's more like thousands. Matrix has it right. Matrix does have it right. Well, what did we do last time I was frozen? I know I didn't shut down. I stuck around. What did we do? Oh, you made me be your jukebox. That's what you did. I sang songs. Wonder what happens if I do this. Then I throb. Throbbing. Throbbing. Okay, and I'll turn the camera back on. Onto Wombat, you hear the audio, but the pic is frozen. Yeah. I'm Elsa tonight, apparently. I am Elsa. I am frozen. Well, I mean, at least this means I can put my hair up. because, well, it just started. I think I just got a hot flash. I research cults and their teachings. I am searching for the answer, but don't know what the question is. You are not alone. He does. He runs it from prison. It's disgusting. Mormon Church, Scientology, Opus Dei are 3 cults. Yep. FLDS is a cult. Do you want to build a snowman? That's cruel, Nicole Yonker. I live in Hoth. I'm over snowmen. I mean, Olaf is lovely and all, but I'm over snowmen. Gangs are run from prison. The mob runs from prison. Cults are gangs. That's fair. A throbbing gristle medley. You know, Frank, I wish I could. I don't know enough throbbing gristle to be able to give you a medley. Sadly. But I do recognize the name. I know the reference. Love you right back, Nicole Yonker. Yes, I do. And I'm just going to keep behaving like you guys can see me, even though I put my hair up. America is an ideal and fertile ground for cults. Sensible grown-up Americans believed the Martian invasion courtesy of Orson Welles. That's true. Yep. Amish cult. Yeah. Yeah. Fair. I wouldn't necessarily call the Amish a cult, but I would call it a high-demand religion. Gangs on American streets are run from prisons. Yes, that is the truth. Yes, they are. At least he can't essay little kids in prison. That is the truth. Yeah, Warren Jeffs is all the girls are safe now. From him. Not from the rest of them, but from him at least. Just don't do weird shit in case it fixes itself. I know, Nicole, I'm not. I'm playing it safe for sure. I will scream it from the rooftops. Ooh. I'm reading a Greek book. It was written around the time Christianity took hold. Okay. Why was the Amish girl excommunicated? Too Mennonite. Too many Mennonites. Oh, yeah, absolutely. People do not join cults. The U.S. government says the Amish are a cult? Okay. I would have classified them as a high control or high demand religion, but, you know, hey. Heard an interesting quote. People don't join cults, they are recruited. Yes. Yes. Nobody sets out to join a cult. Nobody says, oh, hey, there's a cult out there. Let me go join that. They're looking. They're searching. Hey, Julia543, good to see ya. LGATs like Nexium and Landmark. Yes. Yes, absolutely. They start off as high control groups and very often go careening right into cult. Yes, they do. That's a fact. There's a list of Scientology books on Reddit. Okay, SP Fanny. I've read a lot of Scientology books. Wow, have I read a lot of Scientology books. It's easy to join a cult, harder to leave one. Yes. You know French, but do you know Quebec slang or more Paris slang? Non. Non, je ne sais pas any of that. Should I share this lift after this in the comments? Certainly, SP Fanny. I would love that. No, je ne sais pas le Quebec slang or the Paris slang. I don't really know any of it. I was recruited in after a year of nagging. Many people are nagged into it. Yeah, basically. Basically, don't feel anything, and the voice inside you, you stop listening to it. Yeah, that's true, Matrix, because they train that out of you. They train you to no longer hear that voice inside of you. Opus Dei tried to recruit me. Ooh, so no bad words in French? I mean, I know merde. Who doesn't, right? I think that one's the one that's most commonly known. Je m'en fous. I learned that phrase. And I made up one, and I'm not sure if it's grammatically correct, but je m'en vais les merdes en avion. I don't give a flying purple shit. Opus Dei tried to recruit me, but a friend not in it tipped me off. I played along by going to some social events, then they cut me off. Dang, Max. Dodged a bullet there. Form said someone is teaching AI Scientology. Can't remember who it was. That stinks. Not to pick, but this is a boarding radio show. I'm sorry, Richie. Not enough crazy callers. What do you want it to be like C-SPAN? Much better when your face moves. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Should I go to the throbbing? The throbbing thing with just my initials in the center and it throbs? Would that be better? Let me know, because I can do that. Yeah, Heather, now I have photos of the snakes and I can't show them because I'm Elsa, apparently. Julie543, I'm going to end up crashing, but so good to see all of you. Well, I'm really glad that you stopped in. It's good to see you. Sleep sweet, honey. Catholic cults are really bad. All cults are really bad, Matrix. All of them are. I'm going to be looking into the apostolics as well. The Catholic Church thinks in centuries, not decades. Yes, that is true. The Catholic Church also, very few people know this, the very first vending machine that was ever invented was invented by the Catholic Church. And it was a vending machine that dispensed holy water. I see how I would have been very vulnerable to a cult from age 14 through your 20s. Yeah, Heather Mack, I'm sure. Yeah, I think a lot of us have had times where we would have been vulnerable to something like that. Some of us still are. In Quebec, a lot of our cursing is related to Catholicism because of all our history with them, not in France. Okay, yeah. Either there are new people in here or lots of people changed their name. We do have some new people in here, Matrix. We do. Kate Delight is relatively new. She's been a lovely addition. Julia543 hasn't been in a while. Richie's not in all the time, but he's fairly regular. Hello, Geoplanet Jane. Good to see ya. Welcome, welcome. My video's frozen. Sorry. I can change what's on the screen as far as the chats go, but yeah, I'm stuck. Haven't been here in a while. That is true, Matrix. That is true. You took a little bit of a break, and we've missed you, and I'm glad that you're here. I went to a home intro just to be a butt in a chair for my friend because she called me crying. Then she gave me a hard sell and offered to make a down payment. Tried to back out, and she held a garage sale? You ran out of characters. I'm thinking probably a garage sale. Garage sale to pay my tuition, so then I couldn't get out of it. Shit. And she was getting the crazy pressure from above her. So, yeah. Me not being here means I sleep all night. Me being here means I can't sleep. And I am selfish because I like it when you're here. But I do also want you to be able to get your sleep. And so I'm not going to say that I'm sorry that you're here, because I'm glad that you have a place to go when you have insomnia. But I do also hope that you sleep very soon. And I'm sorry you're dealing with that, because man, do I understand me some insomnia. I have a picture in my mind of someone filling the holy water vending machine with tap water. Right? Geoplanet Jane has a question. Ask your question, Geoplanet Jane. Bring it on. Yeah, sorry, not sorry. Exactly. Yeah, 100%. So yeah, go ahead and ask your question, Geoplanet Jane. See, now I have to be really conscious of dead air, because yeah, if the picture's frozen, you can't see what I'm doing, and so now I have to really worry about dead air. This is a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture science. We do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. But there's no sense crying over every mistake. You just keep on trying till you run out of cake. And the science gets done, and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. I did get into the Amway MLM because my parents sold and used the products in the 70s. Definitely was not the same. Okay, fair enough. You know, holy water is any water that's been prayed over. Yes, that is correct. Amway is a cult, but Frank Humphreys, you've played lots of portals, so then you recognize my t-shirt. I'm wearing an Aperture Laboratories t-shirt. It's frozen, but your hair looks great. Thank you. Yeah, can you get Reese and Tommy's cruise deposit refunds because of the threats they were getting? No, I cannot. However, I can, because they canceled within the penalty phase of the advance to the cruise. If you cancel within X number of days, and as that number gets smaller, the penalty increases. So when they canceled, they were at, I thought it was 25, and it was not. It was at 50% penalty. So they will have a penalty, but the rest of it will be sent to their credit cards. What remains will be sent to their credit cards. People spend a lot of money on holy water. Yep, they sure do. Xenu Marlene to good hair. Yes. Thank you so much. Example, tabernacle esti Christ are common to hear from potty mouths here. The tabernacle refers to the altar at the church. Okay. Amway is the cult that made the DeVos family super wealthy. Yes, absolutely. The rant in Portal 2 is priceless. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm not even angry. I'm being so sincere right now. Even though you broke my heart and killed me and tore me to pieces and threw every piece into a fire. As they burned, it hurt because I was so happy for you. Now these points of data make a beautiful line, and we're out of beta, we're releasing on time. I'm so glad I got burned. Think of all the things we learned for the people who are still alive. Were the threats credible? I hate the idea of anyone being controlled by threats. Yes. Yes, they were. And yes, I hate that idea as well. There are people who are saying that they don't believe the threats exist. And that's okay. They are welcome to believe what they choose to believe. The threats were credible. What, you can't go into the church and fill up squirt guns? Like in Lost Boys? What a ripoff. I know, right? Well, you should be able to. They should have a baptismal font or something where you could do that. That's usually not like guarded by a security guard or anything. I imagine you probably could go into a church and fill up squirt guns. It's not worth the risk. I agree, Geoplanet Jane. I hate the idea that they were being controlled like that. I hate the thought that they put that fear specifically into Reese's head. And whoever did that knew exactly how to manipulate her. Because she doesn't give a shit when it comes to her. She gives a shit when it comes to the people she cares about. So I got them back as much money as I could. And I hope that we will all be able to get together somehow, some way. If it has to happen in the U.S., then it happens in the U.S. The whole thing sucks. I would love to put together another gatheration. For people. And I'm upset. Tommy was also concerned. Of course he was. I'm unfrozen? Am I really unfrozen? Holy crap. Especially since Reese has a child. Yes, absolutely. I agree with that. You guys, I'm unfrozen. I don't know why. I don't know if the person making the threat was going to go on the cruise. One of Silhouette and Barong's clutches of babies, eggs, and Barong. Okay, so there's a clutch of... Oh, wait. Trigger warning. Not unfrozen for you. Still frozen for Nicole Yonker. Love J.K. Simmons in Portal 2. When life gives you lemons, make lemon grenades. Not unfrozen. Okay, so some people are frozen still, and some people are not. Trigger warning. Snakes. Snakes ahead. For those of you who can see. Still frozen, says Mary. Geoplanet Jane, still frozen. Agglomerative adoration. Yes. Yes. I would love to be able to do that. I would love that a lot. Still fro-fro. Still frozen for Shut Up Matt. Matrix started Fallout 4. Okay. Sent you a picture. I know you can't show it, but couldn't resist. Okay. Thank you, Mary. Kate says I'm still frozen. Damn it. Go ahead and leave me. I think I'd prefer to stay inside. Maybe you'll find someone else to help you. Maybe Black Mesa. That was a joke. Haha, fat chance. Anyway, this cake is great. It's so delicious and moist. Look at me still talking when there's science to do. When I look out there, it makes me glad I'm not you. I've experiments to run. There is research to be done on the people who are still alive. And believe me, I am still alive. I'm doing science and I'm still alive. I feel fantastic and I'm still alive. While you're dying, I'll be still alive. And when you're dead, I will be still alive. Still alive. Still alive. Does getting the insurance get you a full refund if you cancel? It depends on the reason that you're canceling for. Gonna try to sleep again. All right, Matrix. I hope that you are able to sleep. Sleep sweet. Ree's connecting. Thank you very much. Yes, frozen in Melbourne. Not frozen for Matrix. Kimberly says, I can see you. For some reason, you're no longer frozen for me. That's fascinating. Have fat green cake, almond cream cheese frosting. The cake is a lie. Yes, the cake is a lie. Frozen, put 1. Unfrozen, put 2. Oh, okay. I like that. Is death threats on that list? No, Matrix. What it was is they were threatening to get Tommy in some sort of trouble and get him arrested internationally by planting drugs on him, planting drugs in his cabin, something like that. Panda Kelly. Hi, Panda Kelly. Good to see you. Mocha! Says Kimberly. Yeah, that's not good. Or they were going to try to, what's the word? I'm having synaptic flatulence right now. The only word I never forget is aphasia. They were going to try to instigate a fight so that, again, so that he would be in trouble. Yep, still frozen for Kim, still frozen for Jane. They were going to try to find a way to get them into trouble. Maybe just Tommy. Maybe just, maybe Tommy and Reese. Cabins are locked, so nobody could plant drugs. Max, I think the thinking was that if the housekeeping person, the cabin attendant, was bribed with enough money that they would bring something into the cabin and leave it there. And that I can't do anything about. But I do know also that my cabin was right next door to theirs. And I told him, if I have to sit out in the hallway with a friggin' book, I'll do that. Number one, frozen again. I must have bumped and gone back to where you weren't frozen. Oh, right, because you exclaimed over mocha. That's what happened. Yeah, a fight to get Tommy arrested and in serious trouble. And because of his past record, if he goes to, if he winds up in a courtroom looking at his past record, he's going back to prison. Lots of people have access to your stuff when you travel. That is true, Nicole Yonker. That's true. Yeah, I don't know the answers to this. I know that I was willing to sit outside in the hallway with a friggin' book to make sure that nobody went anywhere near their cabin while they weren't there. But I can't do anything about I can't do anything about what happens should they decide to go ashore and then be on international soil. There's nothing I can do about that. So why not just go to his house and tape drugs under his car, right? But then I'm certain that Tommy has security cameras at his house. And we know that Reese's house is wired up with cameras all over the damn place too. So I think the thing that they were trying to do, they wanted to ruin this cruise and they wanted to heighten the threat. They didn't want them to go on the cruise and have a good time. So threats were made, and those threats were made such that it was the most menacing possible thing, which is being thrown into a foreign prison. And Reese not being able to get home to her son, and knowing that there was nothing that she could do to get Tommy out. What kind of sick individual would pull that crap? Yeah, haters. People who want to suck the joy out of life for other people. Yeah, that's the kind of person who would do that. I agree, they're just trying to F shit up for Reese and Tommy. Yeah, they are. They succeeded, sadly. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. I don't know if it was the clowns. I don't know if it's the Royal Order of Jagoffs. I don't know if it was them. I don't know if it was the cult of Scientology. I don't know who it was. I know that there are people talking smack behind the scenes, and I know that there are people who are handling interpersonal problems between themselves and Reese and Tommy, who are handling it in a much different way than I would. But I can't control anybody except myself. I can control my own behavior. And that's what I do. Why now Scientology? They waited so long because they gave, they were given a really juicy opportunity. Hey, guess what? We're going to be in one of the islands where you allow our stupid ship to dock. Some miserable hater just wanting to ruin their vacation. It could be trolls that don't want them together. It could be Jester's, Jeff, or his mother. Yeah, I mean, anything's possible, right? So it's going to be the connection cruise. So please, people, don't back down. Yeah. Yeah. I agree very strongly with that. I really hope that I don't have more cancellations than the one we've already got. The ones that we've already had. Unless Jesters were talking to Scientology the whole time. That's possible. It's possible as well. Yeah. So, Zena Marlene just standing up to the haters. I'm still going. I put too much work into this to not go. According to some, that island country is bought and sold by the cult, and I don't really know that that's necessarily true. But I do know that they have at least some pull. So, who knows, right? And in the end, it's not my business to know. It's just not. And there's a lot of things that are not my business to know that I wind up knowing. Next time they should book quietly and people find out when they get there. Kim, I would be down with that. When I booked anybody who was a creator or who was on YouTube in the chat or anything else, I always asked permission to announce that they had booked. And if they didn't give permission, I didn't say anything. It's not a Recent Tommy cruise. It's an SPTV cruise. Yes. It's an SPTV and lifeboat cruise. It's a connection cruise. It's people getting together because we've all been hanging out in each other's chats. And now we get to actually hang out in actual meet space. And I'm excited for that. I'll probably spend some of my time hiding under my bed. But I'm excited for that. You know, I'm a raging introvert, and the only time I'm ever fully relaxed is when I'm on a cruise ship and we're at sea. And I'm not going to let anybody fuck that up for me. So, Zena Marlene just standing up for the haters. Kate started the process today for the cruise. Kate's going to be going with us. I'm going to call tomorrow and have her added to the cabin where she's going to be staying. She and her roommate have already started the process of getting to know each other. And her roommate is super excited to have a drama-free person in her cabin that she can practice her French with. I love that. And I love that her roommate is just rolling with it. So this is, I think, the third potential roommate that this person has had. So Kate, don't back out, okay? Yeah, dollars do go very far in underdeveloped countries. That's true, Nicole Yonker. Absolutely. I do not ever want to know who piled on the hatred. Yeah. I'd take screenshots of the threats and get the motherfuckers charged for stalking, but probably easier said than done. Yeah, it probably is. But I know that, you know, they've been in touch with whomever they need to be in touch with to make sure that this information is reported. You would fangirl over me? Heather Mack? I mean, you might scare the shit out of me if you were fangirling, but I would probably fangirl over you just as much. You don't realize that, like, when y'all are in here on the regular and we're getting to know each other, it's not just me barfing out my entire life. You guys put crazy deep stuff in the chat that I get to see, and that, you know, y'all send me emails that are incredible, and I flip out when I get to meet you guys. You can ask Jilbo. I was so excited to meet Jilbo, and Jilbo was excited to meet me, and she stood up from her wheelchair and is like, "You give me a hug right now." And I was plotting. I was so excited to get to meet her in person. And when we got down to the luau, she and her husband were getting into their car to leave, and I pelted myself across the parking lot so that I could catch them before they pulled away, screaming, "Jobo!" Yeah, it was serious business. Can't wait to chat with her. She seems awesome from her email. Yeah, she's and hopefully I will get to meet her, and Jilbo and John Van Geest. I'm hoping to be able to catch up with them when I'm down in the cities next, but it comes down to being able to afford to get down to the cities. So that's something that I'm kind of fighting with right now. And I need to get the dates from my best friend as to when she needs me down there and all of that fun stuff. But yeah, I'm working on getting that funding secured so I can buy the bus ticket. And it's just, it's, you know, it's waiting for payments to come in from my business, and it's waiting for, you know, I mean, YouTube doesn't pay until the 22nd of the next month. So like anything that I earn this month, either in memberships or in super chats, I don't see that until the 22nd of the following month. So, and even then, like I said, you know, you all know YouTube eats 30% of everything. But yeah, I mean, I'm hoping to be able to meet with your roommate and Jilbo and John Van Geest. They're having a little gatheration, and they're still in the planning stages right now. But it's going to be some manner of dinner thing, get together, and I would love to be there. I would love to be there. So I'm hoping that I can make it there, because that would be great. And I want to meet your roommate terribly. I've already seen Jilbo face to face twice. I have a photo of Jilbo, her husband, and me staring at me, sitting on my bulletin board right now. So yeah, I adore her, and I fangirl over people. I totally, like, I fangirled over Natalie, and I was flapping all over the place when I met a bunch of people at the luau. People that were, you know, yeah, there were people that were YouTube creators. Like, I was really excited to give Oh No Nora a hug. She came walking in the room, and I started singing her theme song, Oh No Nora. I got to meet and hug Jenna, and she's just as tiny and quiet and soft-spoken in person as she is on the tubes. Mary, you started Weight Watchers on Monday, down 3.6 pounds. Yay for you. Damn right, yay for you. Congratulations. But yeah, I got to meet Jersey Jan, and I got to meet Queen Thetan, and that was incredible. And who else did I get to meet? I got to meet Windy City Thetan Watch. I got to meet Free Xenu Project of Farsec. That was super cool. I got to meet Mama Opal and Granny G and good heavens, all kinds of people. Stanzi McKenna, Clearwater George. I met Aaron. I'll tell you, because I was so overwhelmed, I didn't fangirl over Aaron. I fangirled way harder over people who aren't content creators that I met. So, yeah. Congrats, Mary. Xenu Marlene, to you. Yeah, that's incredible. I love it. So, yeah, I fangirl over y'all because, you know, I mean, we form these connections. We form these bonds through the intertubes. And, you know, you guys send me, you know, little helper squirrels. You send me little tidbits throughout the day, whether it's texting or via email or whatever. You'll send me photos and little memes and emails with just, you know, little jokes in them and whatever. And it honestly, it makes my day. It helps so much, especially on days when I'm just feeling like I'm over it. Like I just want to hide under the bed and eat Xanax like cereal. I did meet Nora. Yes, Kim White, I did. And I started singing her theme song when she walked into the kitchen. I really did. She walked in and I went, "Oh no, Nora." And she gave me a big old hug and it was great. You know, we didn't get a chance to actually chat, but yeah, I did get to meet her. And I was in fact given the patented Nora squish. By the way, the 6th largest wildfire in California history got started pretty close to where I live. That sucks. Geoplanet Jane. Started by a cray-cray arsonist. He stole his mom's car, took it to a wooded public park, set it on fire. Now it's burned over 400,000 acres. And Max Smith's son is fighting that fire. Wow. Yeah, one's in the chat. One's in the chat for Geoplanet Jane, and one's in the chat for Max Smith's son. Because that's no joke. There are fires in Canada as well, and they're big enough that we're smelling the smoke down here. Yeah. And it's hazy. Yeah, it's awful. It's awful. It's so... The arsonist is in jail. Good. I hope he stays there for a really long time. And has the eventual prison experience that he deserves. I don't know how the other inmates view something like that. That'd be a good question to ask Tommy. He's a division group supervisor, meaning he directs 5 to 10 strike teams where to go. Wow. Good heavens. Yeah, that's multitasking. I think they said that part of California hadn't burned in years. Shit. Well, it's burning now. I don't really like I didn't really like living in California. I didn't. And one of the things I liked the least was the Santa Anas and dealing with fire season. Because since I have fire-related PTSI from watching my house burn when I lived in LA, it was triggering just to have an open window. Much less go outside when things were burning and see all the cars outside covered with ash. That was rough. That was really difficult for me. And I've gotten a lot better with my reactions to such things. But it's worse when I can smell it and I can't see where it is. If I can see where it is and see that it's contained, I'm good. That was not the case a few years ago, but it is now. When I can smell it and I don't know where it is, that's a problem. He's 32, a captain, and holds the fire behavior credential. Only 12 in California fire. Wow, nice. You must be terribly proud. And awfully frightened for him pretty much all the time. Good for him, though. Mad props. I love California weather, but not fires, mudslides, earthquakes. I don't mind earthquakes. I didn't when I was out there. But we weren't in any that were super, super bad. I think the highest Richter earthquake that I've been through was like a 5-point something, which was, I mean, it was still serious business, but I kind of dug them, honestly. Nicole Yonker, you get wildfires this time of year too? I smell it. I have to check. Yeah, absolutely. Not worried, but there are freak accidents. Okay, Max Smith, that's fair. Where it really got going, people had just ignored what they were being told about how to manage the brush and dead stuff on their property. Oh, that's great. I love it when people do that. I love it when people just don't pay attention. And they're like, meh, it's fine. No, Nicole Yonker is in South Africa, Max. Yeah, thank him for all of us. We appreciate his efforts, Max. And yeah, I have great appreciation for firefighters in California anyway. But yeah, give him a big old thanks from us, please. Heather Mack hates the earthquakes. Okay. Oh wow. Yeah, you didn't know. We got people from all over the place here. All over the place in this particular chat, simply because I'm on at an hour where it's really convenient for people in other countries. She's just starting her day, basically. Shut up, Matt. It's morning time for him. He's in the UK, in Yorkshire. We get people who come in from Scotland, Ireland, South Africa, all of Scandinavia, Finland, Denmark, Norway, Sweden. It's almost 10 a.m. now. Okay, great. It's 2:54 a.m. here. Australia, South Africa. Yeah, we get people from all over the darn place. We need these trees, says Kate. I've been in Fort McMurray, Alberta in the last big fire. So much work to do and to be done. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know what's burning up in Canada right now, but we're getting it. We're getting the smell of it and the haze from the smoke down here in Minnesota. My friend worked at MGM Studios in the 90s and met several actors when they came to pick up paychecks. There was a big quake that made her move back here. Gas lines busted, there were fires, etc. Yeah. I'm trying to think of the name of that one because I think the epicenter was out in the valley. It's not Sherman Oaks. It's not Van Nuys. It's not Encino. But it's right out there by there. And I don't remember the name of that earthquake. But I think I know which one you're talking about. There's now an app called Watch Duty that allows you to get up-to-date wildfires in the States, including maps. Nice. That's pretty cool. In Canada, it went through Northridge, the Northridge quake. Yes, Northridge. That's the one. It went through Jasor and took out a third of the buildings. I don't know where that town is. I was in California when they had a 7.3 in 92. Yep, I'm thinking that's the Northridge quake. Yep, that sounds about right. Jasper. Okay. Went through the town of Jasper and took out a third of the buildings. That sucks. All right, my lovelies. Well, it's about time that I wrap things up. I'll do responsible YouTuber things, even though you can't see me. You can hear me. And if you've stuck it out in here with us during this Elsa episode, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Jasper National Park. Okay. Yeah, it scared the crap out of a lot of people, Kimberly. Please do us a favor and hit the like or the dislike, whichever you choose. I'm not trying to tell you what to think. I just really would like the page engagement. I was in LA when the Whittier quake hit. That was a big one. Oh, I bet it was. The only thing big about Whittier, really. Except the outlet mall, which is right by it. It's either in Whittier or Bell. I don't know. That's down there. Anyway, so yeah, please check to see if you're still subscribed. I would appreciate that. Like and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider hitting the button. It would really help me out. And if you would tickle my bell and select all for all notifications, that is one of the metrics that YouTube tracks. So that would be awesome. If you wish to support the channel, we do have memberships. I only have one level of memberships, and that's $2.99 a month. We do also have, of course, the super chats and all of that. If you'd like to support the channel in a way that YouTube does not eat 30%, you can check down below. Good night, Richie. It is late. I know it is. For you, it's late, for sure. It's like, what? It's almost 1 a.m. there. Check the description box down below. for the ways to support the channel that YouTube does not devour 30% of. The Venmo is down there that Denver Steve-O made me get. The PayPal address is there, but also my P.O. box is down there. So if you feel like sending me a postcard from where you are, that would be awesome. I would love that. And if you, the Amazon wish list is there because the chat demanded it. And my email address is there too. So you can contact me any way you like, really. I don't put my phone number in there, and I didn't put my Facebook in there. But you know what? If you chat with me enough, we'll figure out a way to connect on Facebook as well, if that's something that you do. In the meantime, I hope that everybody has a great night, a good day, a good morning, a good afternoon, whenever it is, wherever you are. One more for the road, Xenu. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I said one more sip, ought to get it. One last chip till we quit it. One more for the road. I hope that you all sleep sweet. You stay safe. You rest well. I'll be back here tomorrow, same bug time, same bug channel. Hopefully a little bit less Elsa. In the meantime, peace to you.